Don't give me too much time to warm up. Calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. Does that remind you of Dion? Calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. See, that's a little trust game. That I like to play when I first spar with somebody. Friendly sparring. I won't strike. You have to touch my hat. Just touch my hat. Knock my hat off my head. There you go. However you want. Light sparring or hard sparring. Off the bat. But to touch my hat. That's it. So Sergio Perez from Practical Combat Martial Arts in Miami and Dion Smo up in New York. Again, I offer you both a challenge. And yes, I will start my new year off this way. Most certainly. Why not? Calling all crazies. 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 Don't make me smile. I have no problem smiling. Calling all crazies, calling all crazies. Calling all crazies, calling all crazies. Calling all crazies, calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. Suit, 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 suit. What does suit mean? It means stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Very simple words. Very simple words, right? But a lot of us are forgetting how to do it. Let's remember how to do it. Stay out of trouble. Whatever you have to do. Saturday to Saturday right now. That's the objective. Saturday to Saturday. These two fools I'm talking about, I told them before, they're my stepping stones. Suit, suit. Today's about you. You crazies. Calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Whatever you have to do today, do it. If you must isolate, isolate. If you don't answer a phone call, don't answer a phone call. If you refuse to go to a family member's house, refuse to go to a family member's house. If you have to stay inside and read a book, stay inside and read a book. If you want to stay inside and play a video game instead of doing anything else today, stay inside. Whenever that day is for you, whatever that day is for you, whenever you feel. But don't reach out too far. Don't extend your hand too far out. It's kind of a basic fundamental, right? Very, very fundamental. We don't hyperextend. We don't put ourselves all the way in, right? So let's not extend ourselves too far out, so we might get hurt in the future, right? Sometimes only you do matter. No matter how selfish that might seem, sometimes only you matter. You have to remember that. I'm calling all crazies. Calling all crazies. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Now, Dion Smo, go ahead and continue calling all crazies. Go on. Go on. But don't call me a coward. Crazy D. It stands for Deshaun. Crazy. Like Crazy Horse. 0% Native American inside my blood. Now, there we go. That is the Anti-Dion Coalition. Not at all sponsored by the Illuminati. And it reads, it's a vision test. The Smo has to go. Now, you're right. YouTube is not a place for anger. But it's a place for spreading messages out, awareness, talking, learning, teaching, entertainment. And by God, if Dion Smo's entertaining, I'll tell you what, I've got a show for you. We're going to start off with the Illuminati. We're going to start off with the Freemasons. See, when I said that I live in a Freemason, the perfect Freemason community, I definitely believe it. Fort Walton Beach, Florida there was always something a little bit off about it growing up. It was very multicultural. Nothing wrong with multicultural. But the Indian Mound Museum, it got to me for a while. When around 22, 23, it started to really make me think. Now, we have a parade here, the Billy Bowlegs parade. That makes that at some point in time, around the same time, I just wanted to look into the history of it. And I'll tell you what, the history of the Billy Bowlegs parade it's a little bit murky, mind you. Straightforward, you know, in the essence that it's a parade. But when you start looking at the names that were associated with the first parade, it's still not so unusual. And you're like, well, what were these people connected to? And then you're like, oh, okay, that building down there, and this right across the street from the Indian Mound Museum. It's the Freemason Temple building. Then the landing, where we celebrate the Billy Bowlegs parade, is supposedly the original landing spot for the founder of this area. They're redoing the Brooks Bridge. Now, I spoke to a man at Burger King last week, and he said, since he's lived here in this area since 2011, this is the most construction that he's ever seen. And I got to thinking, you know, you're 100% correct. And if he's thinking that, and I've been thinking that, yeah, it confirms there's got to be one more person thinking that. I mean, okay, so why am I saying all this? Well, Masons are builders. Crestview's next on the list for expansion, if you will. Really, all the wars that have been going on, this area right here has been making a damn killing off of it. Literally a damn killing. They've been making a killing off of it. What do I mean? So, you have Eglin Air Force Base, and you have Herbert Field. And now, Dion Smoke, you were talking about me living in a trailer park, so yeah, I do. But while I'm talking about Eglin and Herbert Field is right back over there, So those are military bases. If you didn't know, you're not very smart. I feel very safe where I am. Quite safe. Very, very safe. I have the fire department not too far from me. A good fire department. Very, very good. Very proud of them. We have, I don't really like them, but I'm not a fan of them, but they're there. Police all up and down the highway. Feel pretty safe. No drugs in this area. Not too many people live here. The few people who do live here have lived here for quite some time. Quiet area. I have bears that just, yogi it up in the garbage cans all up and down the street. Whenever they feel like it. I get to hear bombs dropped. Feel the vibrations from the bombs being dropped right over there on a regular basis by Herbert Field. I am quite satisfied where I am right now. Thank you for your concern. Okay. But what are you doing, Dan? Now, why do I have to wait till July? Why do I have to wait till July? Now, if you're telling me that I have to wait till July, then that means that both you and Sergio are going to be coming here in July, or you are going to Miami in July, and Sergio and you are going to, before you come here, and then you guys gonna what? You're not sure. I caught you on Facebook. You're not sure. Come on now. You look like a man. You sound like a chick. Okay? You look like a man. You sound like a chick. Shut the fuck up. Okay? We did this whole thing before. I challenged you, Dion Smo. You ran and hid behind Sergio Perez from Practical Combat Martial Arts in Miami. Don't get mad at me because I took a break and then woke your ass up. Okay? I'm on a completely different level than you.